head coach. Let's give a round of applause. We have another couple of applauses due. Let's give it to all the coaches. Thank you for your hard work. And then maybe the biggest one from coaches, parents, everybody who's supporting. Way to get after it. We're giving it to you guys. It's been an honor here. Thank you, a big thank you for spending some of your valuable time and care with us in these last few days. It's been an honor for me to watch and cheer you on. Watch the future of USA Volleyball. I've been involved in this sport for about 60 years. I got to try out for my first ever USA Volleyball team when I was 16, trying out for the first ever U21 team, first ever U21 World Championships to be held in Brazil. And I was the last guy to make the team. I took stats all summer. I think I played about 5 plays the whole time in all the tournaments that we played, and I loved every minute of it. I got to see what the world of international volleyball was like, ignited a passion in me that I still have, and maybe one of the points that I have for you, I have 3 of them. The first one is, none of us, none of you, hopefully not me, are finished products. We are here to get better, to evolve, to be better tomorrow than we were today, to be better next week, next month, next year, and to keep that going. And as I was studying the history of the U21 World Championships, you can go through, you can find it on Wikipedia, and you can find all of the most outstanding players of those tournaments from around the world. Russia, Italy, Brazil, the list goes on. And the most interesting thing about that list is you will barely recognize any of the names. There are no household names. You'll barely find an Olympic gold medalist on there. So somebody who might be dominating at 20 or 21 years old, that does not necessarily translate to the next level, which means that we have a lot of work ahead of us and a lot of development is possible. So that's a big key. You guys control your learning process. You have a big impact on who is going to accelerate their own learning process tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. So that's a really important one. Number one, you're not finished products. I hope not to be a finished product. I'm still learning as a coach. I got to get better. I got to try to help this USA men's Olympic team in 3.5 years go after standing on the top of that podium to win another gold medal. The last one was won by Reed. Pretty, where are you, Reed? There we go. In 2008. So we're going to try and make it only a 20-year wait, but we got a lot of work to do. Number one, that's number one. You're all learners. We are all learners. We have a huge impact on how we can develop. Number two, we don't play an individual sport. We play a team sport. And there are so many things that you can do. Remember, when the ball is in the air, one person is playing it, 11 people are getting ready to play it. So most of the time, we are not playing the ball. There are a zillion ways that we can make people around us better. And that's something that we coaches look for. Who's the person who's doing the stuff that might not show up in the stats with kills or with blocks or aces? Who's doing the work to make people better? I saw some people really engaged in coverage today. I also saw some people not very engaged in coverage today. There's a lot of good hitters here. It would be easy to assume that every time they take a swing, it's going to be a kill. It's over. But what about that one play that might swing the match? So that is really difficult to stay engaged in teammate behaviors. But that's what I love to watch. I love to watch the team that is on offense to see what the other 5 guys are doing while somebody's in the air swinging at the ball? Are they just kind of admiring, or are they engaged? I love to watch when a team loses the rally, not wins the rally, because we get to see how people make eye contact, give each other 5s, give each other support. How do we reset for the next play? I'm going to ask you guys a random question. Think of somebody. You don't even have to say his name, but just think of a favorite teammate of yours over the course of your career so far, and what is something that that person did that made you a better teammate. And I'm going to pick randomly here. We got somebody in front.
Like what he did, or
Okay, just the behavior, what the person said or did to make you better.
he always hypes you up, even if you do something wrong. He just says next play and you got it.
So expressing confidence in you, even if we might not have it in ourselves. It's really helpful to have people we respect, our teammates, to do that. How about you?
He reflects positive attitude.
Positive that?
He was always kind and he never got mad, like if I made a mistake that was really bad.
That's a helpful one. One more.
Even when he was on the bench, he was cheering.
That's a big one too, because rarely do we play on a team with only 7 people. We have to have a lot more than 7 people, but only 7 or 6 at any instant can be involved in the game. People who are not in the game, we've called them for many years not substitutes, but game changers. What do they do? What are they doing? They're waiting to come in and change the game. And they can stay really engaged and be another pair of eyes for you, cheer their teammates on. They can make a big impact in lots of ways and stay ready in the meantime. So we're not finished products, got to learn. And then we got to be great teammates. Finally, I know a lot of the coaches have been talking to you about it too, but this game of volleyball, the enemy, the competition, has a big say across the net. And almost always we have a plan, and then that plan has to be changed because the enemy adjusts and puts us in positions of discomfort. So we have to figure out solutions. And that's where that teammateship comes in again too. But if you can be great learners, great teammates, and to be problem solvers, to work with the people around you to solve the problem, that is a great team, a great opponent, great competition across the net. That's awesome. I don't think any of you how many of you dream of playing in the Olympics? Lots of hands going up. Fantastic. Love having, what do they call them? BHGs, big hairy goals, and that's a big one. Competing in the Olympics. So, nobody dreams of going to the Olympics and winning 25-8, 25-7, 25-11. We dream of it going to the 5th game, and it's 15-all, and it keeps going. And it's a worthy opponent that draws out the best in us. That is the essence of how we find out about ourselves, how we find out how good we are, and that's when we have to be great problem solvers, when there's a very worthy opponent. You could think of it like dancing partners, and 2 great competitors bring out the best in each other. So I want to wish you, I'm going to answer some questions here in a minute, but I really want to thank you again for coming here and sharing your care and your energy with us. Hopefully there's lots more of that to come in your volleyball careers with USA, with national team development. And so big thank you, and just want to wish you great luck in your learning, in your teammateship, and your problem solving.